Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to data science. So in today's class we are going to learn how to use pandas. So basically we're going to learn how to create tables inside of pandas with the use of Python codes as well as pandas operations. So it's pretty simple. Let me just explain you what I mean by tables. So let me just open up this little Excel folder. So basically what I mean by tables is just creating your first little database inside of Python. So basically you guys will recreate this little database inside of Python. So I created something that is pretty simple. So we have numbers, we have the names of employees associated with their numbers. And finally, we have their hourly salary or how much they earn per hour. So let's say you guys have all this on Excel and now you want to put all this on Python. So how will it work? So it's pretty simple. The first thing that you guys will need to do is open up your PyCharm, so right here, and import pandas as PD. So import, it could be as PD or as anything you want. So basically we import pandas. That's the first thing because we want to use some panda models or panda operations inside of our, when we will create our database. All right, next thing that we want to do is give a name to our database. So basically it's going to be employee. And inside of employee, we are going to store all the data that is going to be used to create our table or our database. All right, so we will start the creation. So right now, the first thing that we'll do, we'll open up parentheses like this. And the first thing is we want to enter all the numbers. So basically you open up, you write down 2 commas like this and you write down number. From this moment, 2 points, and you enter all the numbers that you have. So what are the numbers that we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as 5. We do the exact same thing for names. So basically 2 commas like this, we write down name, and then we enter all the names that we have. So basically in this case, what are the names that we have? We have AB, John, Mark, and Bob. So basically those are all the names that we have. So here we go. Here, so we have AB, John, Lena, Mark, and Bob. And basically you guys can write down as many rows as you want. So each thing like this is 1 row, and this is all the elements that are part of the row. So basically we have numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have names. Then we will have hourly salary. If you guys want to add some other things, for example, where they live, where they work, and any other thing, it could work as well. All right, so the last thing, as I said, will be the hourly salary. So in this case, we'll write it down. So hourly salary. Then you write down your 2 points as always. So it's going to be 15, 25, 32, 27, as well as 40. All right, so right now we have everything that we need. Very important to check for errors if we didn't make no errors. So as we can see, everything is pretty good. Next thing what we want to do is print everything and look what it looks like. So you'll see it's not going to be as pretty as you think. So basically we'll print employee. So it's all going to be in a form of line. So as you can see, it looks something like this. So it's definitely not like a table right here, like the table that is right here. So what we want to do right now is we want to use pandas to be able to generate something that is more nice to see. All right, so what exactly we'll do right now? So we will put everything that is right here inside of a table or inside of a database. So you will need to give a name to this database or to this table. So let's call it table 1. So in this case, it's going to be table 1. And table 1 will be equal to. So first thing, we will write down PD because we are going to refer to PD operations. So it's going to be PD dot data frame. So we are going to create a data frame. And we want this data frame, we want this data frame to go find its data. So we want the data frame finding its data inside of employees. So this is all the data that we have created. So this is all the data of our database. And we want to create a data frame with this database. And the name of this data frame will be table 1. All right, so what we'll write down inside of our data frame will simply be employee. All right, so if we run our app again, we're gonna receive the exact same thing because we are still running the employee data. So basically what we'll receive crude data like this. But if we want to receive our table, so basically we will need to run our table 1. And in this case, we'll receive our data frame or our database in a more nice way. So basically we have it right here. So number 1 will be AB, number 2 will be John, number 3 will be Lena, number 4 will be Mark, and number 5 will be Bob. So as you can see, we have our 5 employees in a form of data frame, or well, a database that is better presented. So right now, guys, you should be able to create your own database by using Pandas and Python combined together. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class where we are going to learn some other basic Pandas operations.